Class 7A, Subject Chemistry, Chapter 1, and the topic is Matter and its Composition. Syllabus: Matter, that means definition of matter. Number 2, particle theory of matter. Number 3, composition of matter. Number 4, difference between the three states of matter. Now, what is matter? Anything around us that has mass and occupies space is known as matter. Everything around us is matter. For example, air, water, human body, stone, bricks, oil, everything, all are matter because all of them has mass and occupy space. That is why they are matter. Now, matter exists in three states: solid, liquid, and gas. Some important definitions like molecules. What is molecule? Matter is made up of very small particles which cannot be seen with our unaided eyes, is known as molecules. Now, intermolecular space. The space between two or more molecules is known as intermolecular space. Third number, intermolecular force or intermolecular force of attraction. Molecules always attract to each other. This force of attraction is called intermolecular force of attraction. And the definition is force existing between the molecules is known as intermolecular force. Now, solid. Solids, some examples of solids are book, brick, stone, etc. What about the arrangement of molecules in solids? In solids, the molecules are very tightly packed without having intermolecular space or having very less amount of space, so that the intermolecular force of attraction is very strong as the molecules are very closely arranged. That is why solids have a definite shape and definite volume, and solids are hard and rigid. Now, liquid. In liquids, the molecules are loosely packed and intermolecular space is large, and intermolecular force of attraction is weaker. That is why liquids have a definite volume, but they do not have any definite shape, and liquids can flow from higher to lower level, but solids cannot flow on their own. Now, gas. What is the arrangement of molecules in gas? In gases, the molecules remain far apart from each other, so that they have a very large intermolecular space, and the force of attraction is very, very weak. That is why the molecules can move freely in any direction. That is all about solid, liquid and gas. Now, composition of matter. All matter consists of different substances combined together. Now, what is pure substance? A pure substance has a fixed chemical and physical property. They can be either element or compound. Some common examples of elements are gold, silver, phosphorus, iron, etc. Now, what is the definition of elements? Elements are the substances which cannot be broken into simpler substances. They are called elements. Compounds. Compounds are the substances in which the elements are combined together in a fixed ratio. For example, water, carbon dioxide. In water, 2 atoms of hydrogen combine with 1 atom of oxygen. That means the ratio is 2:1. This ratio is fixed. Like carbon dioxide, the formula is CO2. Here the ratio is 1 for C and 2 for O. So the ratio is 1:2. This ratio is also fixed. That is why these substances are considered as compounds. Now, some homework questions are given. What is matter? The answer is given in the book. You can write from there. Question number 2. Give the uses of CNG and LPG. This answer is also given in the book. Why is carbon dioxide a compound? You should write the answer in this way, because in carbon dioxide, carbon and oxygen combine to carbon dioxide is formed by the combination of carbon and oxygen in a fixed ratio. That is why carbon dioxide is considered as compound. Question number 4. Why are solids hard and rigid? I have told already, because here the molecules are very tightly packed, almost without having intermolecular space. That is why they are very hard, and the force of attraction is also very strong, so that they are hard and rigid. You can write the answer from the book also. Question number 5. How are particles arranged in gases? In gases, the particles, that means the molecules remain far apart from each other with a large amount of intermolecular space. So these are the answers of the questions. You can write the answers on your own from the book and try to solve all the exercise questions given in the book. Almost all the answers are given very nicely in the book, so I hope that you can easily write the answers.